Hey everybody, it is Pixel here, and we are going to be continuing just one day or week of our episode, because today is wedding day. Yay! The kings of Davrin and Atana make an alliance treaty to join forces of
Brothers.
Ganesh. Echo!
Ở đấy.
Overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here.
Ôi ai.
I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure.
Ôi à.
And
Ôi đâu.
splat. Ah, damn it.
Boy?
Oh, are you alright?
Em xong rồi.
Of course, perfectly fine. Thank you, Grace.
Ôi.
So,
Fly ở ít.
like I said, company, wife, yes.
Ai.
Here's to that.
Số ai mà.
Forgive me, father said I should make some kind of speech.
Fly đấy.
Wasn't sure what to say. Hope I didn't offend you.
Quá tài à.
Anyways, you look very pretty, Priscilla. Wow.
Fly rồi.
Oh.
Taboa.
Wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Priscilla?
Estina.
A bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that. Mm-hmm.
Ladaoi.
I'll be on my way if you will excuse me.
Or
Dallas.
Boya.
About the Rendovians.
Sadavoy.
This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives.
Dawa Sado.
Wasn't sure if you would honor your bargain, Eric.
Or
I'm a man of my word.
Fly.
Well, I suppose you are. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was influenced. I looked for him everywhere. I stirred every pot, even in the kitchen.
Or
Don't worry, we'll find him, Sadani.
Zutai.
The salad looks surprisingly flavorsome.
What?
What is in a I actually looked that up once. The dress is not half bad. Didn't they know they had sublime taste?
Or
These snails are extremely undercooked, Truth. What snails? That's not part of the menu. Day 8 smudge. Party went better than anyone expected.
Swaya.
Listen, I think I've wasted,
Swai.
spent enough time with the guests.
Boya.
I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. You know, there's just something wrong about this guy wanting to be in our archives all the time.
Dai.
Tallies, ha! Your Grace.
Zudai.
Leaving so early.
What the thing?
Toast! Toast! Drink at least one more of us.
Zui.
See? Perfect timing, Your Grace.
Fladawoy.
Yeah, will I get some peace after that?
Fladai.
To the young couple. Till the ill-fated toast, that is.
Endo.
Eric, do something.
Kwa.
Move. Tallis was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. He is not, is he?
Fly.
Father!
Mira boy.
Your Grace!
Ôi đâu.
Father!
Fly rồi.
Hi. How could you?
Play I.
Eric, how could you ever allow for this to happen?
Foot boya, yeah.
Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this
Yes.
is beyond our beliefs.
Yeah, ma.
You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight.
Yeah, mina.
The king of Atana, Talus, is dead.
Boy, oi.
Evo, your Talus' only son, you have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself.
Foot fika.
Go ahead, Evo.
Fly.
Eric, I can't believe this.
Aoi.
You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to
Soya.
withhold the armies that my father promised you.
Flada boy.
I will not be paying anything for your agents.
Foot fika.
Eric, the king of Darwin, you are responsible for Tally's death unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial.
Play I.
Until then, Davern will not receive support from Atana.
Soya.
Scylla, pack your things. We're taking my father home.
Kaba.
Wait, no, you can't do that.
Fia.
Your Grace, the wedding is over.
The spirit
The
boy.
vows were said. The marriage still stands.
Give on.
Have courage, my darling. Wow. That's all I have to say. Wow. Guess we can do one more week and see how things are handled. Excuse me. Week 10. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace.
Zoo.
Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Huh. That was useful, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for your time, Lord Ed.
But doika.
Your vision of events will definitely prove useful to the investigation.
Obanwa.
And we are glad your daughter has been found safe and sound. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace.
Boy, yeah.
We haven't heard anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, bye.
Tally's soldiers were the main bulk of our army.
Oh, bye.
Solving the murder case will surely convince Evo to aid us in the battle.
Oh, bye.
Whoever did poison Tally's must have planned it out to the smallest details. If you find any leads, do let me know.
Boy, Kabawa.
Tally's wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the king of Asana.
Doiba, boy.
We mustn't focus on our main goal, however. Mordovia won't wait for us to resolve this.
Uai.
In this situation, we shan't rely on Tally's Evo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Evo in time. As for the army, we'll need to reach out to neighboring lords, making allies and signing treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. Thanks. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. Thank you, Lord Ed. Not so fast, Your Grace. I cannot simply give away everything for nothing, now can I? Lurs from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Bronca. Turmeric, coway, anise. Food is bland as hell without any of these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries and my men will aid you in battle. I will see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over and see what we can do. I also marked areas of interest on the map. Might be worth checking them out. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Randovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do on a weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payments to our agents. You can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. Alright. Let's see this. Alright, our general's off doing thingy things. We're supposed to invite lures. Dear Father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davin. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Ashtulia would love to get lost here. Journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sedani would have made your ears fall off of her questions if she saw the landscape here. The cliffs and rocks span off across the whole of Atana, and all makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they used the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug Mother for me. Yours, Lucilia. Ah yes, Atana can be very pretty. But also dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Lursula and tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls will have some questions. Of course. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. I hear that your treasury isn't in the best shape, Your Grace. I wanted to offer my services. Oh no. The Bank de Florentine is always happy to help. You called for me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks. Like I was told. I'm not that, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear I don't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know. If you don't tell me right now what happened, I'll have your head chopped off. How did you know to give this wine to Tallis? I swear I didn't do anything. I didn't know. I've always told to serve the kings first, Your Grace, and that's what I did. But I skipped one accidentally. Dungeon, blah blah blah. He mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. I believe that narrows down our search, then. You may go, but don't leave Durban until the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright. Found out we gotta go to dungeons. Grace, my son, a disgrace to my family. I sent him to gather some bushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. You think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. There's no way I can help. We could always try the neighboring villages. Ask around. Oh, it's fine. I guess there's one less mouth to feed, although I'll miss his ugly face. I better go to dungeons and see my kids before I write this letter. Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone? Saw someone? No, but I have found this. Some kind of tooth, I think. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisons, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was time to celebrate, after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Stay as long as you like, Your Grace. I don't think there's anything else growing in here. It's quite pretty, though. Huh. How are you doing? You're very much in your interest. The deal doesn't press for me. How can I do anything from behind these bars? I've got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. I'm sure as long as I don't die from boredom first. Alright, this is fun. Oh, here's one of my wonderful daughters. Okay. About to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. Or, no. Tell her Acelia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Pumpkin. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine. Don't worry about it too much. She'll write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. I don't have to worry about Tally being down here, snooping around, being an asshole. There's my other lovely daughter. Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. What? You write to Lily, can you ask her about Evo? What is he like? If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Right. Yes. I have to go talk to my waifu. Darling. What happened at the wedding was awful. I can't believe Talis was poisoned.
Double.
It could have been me.
Eko.
Do you think Lucilla will be alright?
Ana.
Evo seemed very upset.
Iba double.
I'm sure she'll be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Evo.
Pastinas.
Who could have done something so terrible?
Uba table.
Must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we'll call a royal trial.
Di alba.
Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly.
Inkana.
I think I'll get some rest.
Oi.
Okay. I'll let you rest. Cool. That was easy. Just not mad at me for once. That's scary.
Uai.
How can I be of service? Let me write a letter.
Ubai.
Of course, what should I write?
Ibabo.
Ask her about Evo. What is he like?
Cabo.
How is he dealing with his father's death?
Badubo.
And say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mentions that we are working on finding the murderer.
Eo obaya.
Very well, Your Grace. I'll write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Alright. Do you believe that is about all we can do today? So, till next time, we need to figure out who murdered the king, even though he was a jerk. I actually kind of hoped it would change the outcome of this, but nothing did, so it's all good. Alright, see you in the next time. Let's end our week. Army needs food and supplies. Stay better maintained. Zero costs. Ah. Not paying the general this time around. Alright. See you next time. Bye.